welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have done this full makeup look. I want to do something, excuse the ratchet nail. I want to do something that reminded me of when the leaves fall off the trees in autumn and winter, so I came up with this smoky eye. Although I'm not a huge metallic lipstick fan, I am loving the combo of these two lip colours. Right, let's just get straight to it. Let's get on with this video. I'm going to go in, like always, using Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC, and I'm just going to apply this on top of my eyelid and all the way up to my brow bone using my concealer buffer brush from Zoeva. Then taking Fresh by Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is a nice creamy coloured eyeshadow, I'm just going to set Soft Ochre in place, ready for eyeshadow. Then using my Master Palette by Mario, which is in collaboration with Anastasia, I'm taking the shade Isabelle, which is a beautiful kind of like, almost like orange soda, but it's a little bit more darker in depth. So I'm just going to use this as my transition shade, working on the outer corner first using circular motions with my 228 brush from Zoeva. I'm just going to work this in on the outer corner, then I'm going to go take it into the crease, leaving the center bare because that's where we're going to put the gold shade later on. So I'm just going to go and take this in a halo kind of technique. So I'm going to go on the outer corner, into the crease, and then the inner corner. Then I'm taking Peach Smoothie and Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek on a 221 brush from Zoeva. I'm just going to buff out the edges to make sure that everything is nice and blended and you can't see any harsh lines. So I wanted this eyeshadow look to look hot like flames. So I took Morocco from Makeup Geek and I just applied this pretty much on top of Isabelle using my 227 brush. Call me on my cell phone. And then I'm taking Sienna by Anastasia Beverly Hills on my Morphe M507 brush. I'm just going to apply this to the outer corner using circular motions, and I'm going to keep it quite tight in the outer C area. I don't want to go like on top of where we put Isabelle and the other shades. I want to keep it quite low. And then using the same shade just to go on the inner corner again, just to darken it up. To make the eyeshadow a little bit more dramatic, I'm taking Violetta from the Mario palette and I'm just popping this on top of where we put Sienna, just on the outer corner and inner corner to darken it up. Then for my centre shade, I'm taking the Superfoil from Lime Crime in the shade Glass Slipper, which is a beautiful rich gold yellow tone. I'm just going to apply this with my finger and then buff it out with a concealer brush just on the edges. I didn't want to use a fluffy brush because I didn't want to move the pigment or the colour too much. Then for a subtle inner corner highlight, I'm taking Makeup Addiction eyeshadow in Sunkissed, which is a champagne-y gold shade. I didn't want anything too heavy, so I decided to go with this colour. Sorry guys, I did zoom in quite a lot with this eyeshadow look and I completely forgot that I was off camera doing my eyeliner. So I just used Maybelline gel liner all the way over the eyes this time to create my wing. Now for the face, I'm taking my Hourglass primer and I'm popping this all over my face and rubbing this in. I bought this when I was in New York and I have to say I'm actually loving this. I prefer it for the days that I'm going to get a little bit more oily. So if I was going outside or if I was going a night out, I would go to this one rather than my Laura Geller one. I feel like the makeup sticks to it a lot better. Then for my foundation, I've been loving the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. I'm in the shade 6. With this foundation, it oxidizes quite dark, but it oxidizes really quickly. So I would say literally within 5 minutes of applying it, it will go darker to your tone. So go maybe 1 or 2 shades lighter than your skin tone because it will oxidize a lot darker than what it applies. Then to correct the darkness underneath my eyes, I'm taking my Peach corrector from Urban Decay and just buffing this in with my sponge. Then to conceal, I'm taking my Shape Tape concealer from Tarte Cosmetics and I'm just applying this under my eyes in like a big triangle and then again blending it in using my Real Techniques sponge. I'm applying this also on my top lip, down the centre of my nose and on my forehead. To fill in my eyebrows, I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown, and then I'm going to bake underneath my eyes and set all the concealer in place by using my Smooth Operator Loose Amazonian Clay Powder from Tarte. I have been using this bronzer non-stop, and it's the Tarte Park Ave Princess Bronzer, and I'm using that on my Zoeva brush to buff basically where I'm going to contour, so underneath my cheekbones, on my temples and on my forehead. Then to contour, I'm just taking my Kat Von D contour palette to contour my cheekbones and my temples and forehead. Pretty much where I put the bronzer, I'll just go in with a smaller paintbrush and just make it look a little bit sharper. Then I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Ultimate Glow Kit. I have to say, all the highlighters are a little bit more glittery than what I'm used to with Anastasia's highlighters. I'm sure I'm just going to have to play around and just get used to the textures, but they are a little bit more shimmery than all the others, which is a good thing, but it could be a bad thing. It kind of depends on what kind of finish you like. I mean, I loved it on my nose for my nose highlight, but I don't know whether it's a little bit too glittery for my cheeks, but I only used 2 shades. Anyway, then for blusher, I'm taking my Tarte Genius blusher, and I'm just going to pop this on the apples of my cheeks. Then going back to the eyes, I'm taking my Isabel shade and my 231 Zoeva brush, and I'm just going to apply this underneath my lower lash line from the inner corner to outer corner using windscreen wiper motions. Then to darken it up a little bit, I'm going back in with Violetta and my 507 brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to run this along my lower lash line again on top of Isabel. I wanted my eyelashes to be super thick, so I'm going to go in with Tarte's Opening Act Lash Primer, and I'm just going to pop this on before I apply my mascara. And the mascara that I'm going to be using is my gifted one from Tarte. You guys know it's my fave. For lashes, I'm going to go in my Lily lashes in the style Miami, which I got from falseeyelashes.co.uk. It's where I basically buy all my lashes. Then I'm going to go on to lips, and I felt like doing a metallic lip today because I got some new Colourpop liquid lipstick shades. I'm going to go in with the DM first of all, and I'm going to run this all over my lips. And then in the centre, I'm going to be taking Lights Out, which is a goldy shade. It's like a pearly goldy shade. I'm going to pop this in the center to create like an ombre, and then basically run my finger over it just to make sure everything's blended. Alright guys, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed. Please comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Share it with your friends and family on your social medias, and you can find me on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all Amy's Makeup Box. I've made it really nice and easy for you guys. Don't forget to hit the red button down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel.